Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is your host with the most, Avery LR32 here, bringing you guys a special deck profile. It's something definitely different. Just to kind of give a backstory to these crazy deck profiles. So back last format, when Dragon Rulers had the baby dragons and Prophecies had Spellbook Judgment Day and all that, I used to do a bunch, of crazy deck profiles, but yet the decks worked. Um, so, just kind of real quick, if you guys want to go see those older deck profiles, like I had Gishki FTK, Self-Destruct Button, of course, is what I'm most famous for. I mean, I had other crazy decks up, like I've posted like my Uriah deck a few times, which got a lot of attention from people. Just crazy decks like that. I think I even posted like a Rainbow Neos deck profile at one point, I want to say, or some kind of hero deck that was like Neosy, if that's even a word. But anyways, this is Cyberdark OTK. You heard me right, Cyberdark OTK. So you guys are probably wondering, Avery, what the hell is this? This is like complete trash. Well, it's not supposed to be tier 1. I will admit that. It's not the best thing in the world compared to, say, Dragon Rulers or, Harpies or whatever, if you even want to consider Harpies. But, anyways, let's hop right into the deck, and I will explain everything after, or as I go along. So we have two Hunter Dragons. He's your vanilla because most of your monsters in this deck are level 3 for your Cyberdarks, and I'll get to the Cyberdark monsters once I get there. Malefic Truth Dragon, you can't summon him, he's just meant to go off a Magical Merchant. The whole combo is basically, you want to set the Merchant, you want the Merchant to go off, mill through your whole deck, get Cyberdark Impact, and then go off with Cyberdark Dragon. And then OTK them from there. And then you have a Blaster, a Tidal, 2 Tempest, and 2 Redox, not 3 of each, it can be Cloggy. 2 Jinzo to shut down the traps, 2 Dragunity Ducks to get your Phalanxes and any other level 3 or lower Dragunity. So yeah, just your Phalanx. You can summon the Ducks, go for Phalanx, make an easy level 6 Navarjawana, get the Phalanx, unequip, and go into a level 8 of either Radiance, Scrap, or Stardust, or even Crimson Blader if you need to. And then for your Cyberdarks, well, just to cover the other monster before we get to the Cyberdarks, Jinzo Returner, he can attack your opponent directly, and when he's sent to the grave, you can start summoning a Jinzo from your grave, and then it pops during the end phase. So really nice in order to shut down traps for the turn, and then go into like say a rank 7 or something. Or I'm sorry, not a rank 7. You can drop him and then sync up with him, or even tribute him for whatever it is that you need. And then we have 3 Black Salvos, because all of your Cyberdarks are machines, so you can just summon him, drop a Cyberdark, and then sync up. So you have many accesses to synchroing and exceeding. And then we have 3 Gokipon. When he's destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, you can add an insect type with 15 or less attack from your deck to your hand. So you can either add Gokipon or Merchant. Most likely with the Gokipons and the Dannypons, you're going to add Magical Merchant. Dannypon, it does the same thing, except it's 1,000 defense or less. So just another way to get Merchant. And then you also have your Phalanxes, just to go in hand with the Ducks, and it's also a tuner, just like the no, he is your tuner of the deck, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, the Salvo's and the Phalanx. So in total you have 5 tuners. Sorry, I forgot the Salvo was a tuner for some odd reason. And then we go into the Cyberdark monsters. So we have Cyberdark Keel, Cyberdark Horn, and Cyberdark Edge, 3 of each, and they all have 800 attack and defense, but they each have different things that they do after they've been equipped with monsters. So each of them, whenever they're normal summon, you can select a level 3 or lower Dragon-type monster in your grave and equip it to them. And then each of them, their effects say that they gain attack equal to the equipped monster's attack. Cyberdark Keel is when he destroys a monster by battle, you can inflict 300 damage to your opponent, and if he would be destroyed, destroy the equipped monster instead. Horn says that he does piercing battle damage. If he'd be destroyed, you can pop the equipped monster instead. And Edge can attack your opponent directly. If it attacks using this effect, the battle damage it inflicts your opponent is halved, and then this card will be destroyed by battle. The equipped monster is destroyed instead. So now, and then of course you have your 3 Merchant. I already explained that. And then your 2 spells. Cyberdark Impact. What is Cyberdark Impact? Oh my god, that's actually a really high price. I didn't realize it was that high. But anyway, Cyberdark Impact. What it does, it's basically your polymerization of the deck. You return a Cyberdark Edge, a Cyberdark Keel, and a Cyberdark Horn from your side of the field, hand or graveyard to your deck. You special summon a Cyberdark Dragon from your extra deck, and then special summon his tree as a fusion summon. So just to get your Cyberdark Dragon. And then moving on to the extra deck, we have Cyberdark Dragon, of course, made with Horn, Edge, and Keel. He can't be special summoned except by fusion summon, and when he is special summoned, you can select a Dragon-type monster in your graveyard, equip it to this card. This card gains attack equal to the equipped card's attack, so it's just like all the other Cyberdark monsters. And then he gains 100 attack for each monster card in your graveyard. If this card would be destroyed by battle, the equipped monster is destroyed instead. So you see easily where Merchant comes in. If you already have, let's say, a Cyberdark Impact in your hand, and you know that you have another one in your deck, you can just set the Merchant, let it go off, mill a bunch of cards, get your other Impact, and then on your next turn, hopefully you have it milled like through all your cards, and then like Impact have it be the last card, and then you can't draw and you lose. But you know, you mill a good amount of cards, get Impact to your hand, go off with Impact, return one of each copy of Cyberdark, Keel, Horn, and Edge back into your deck. Go for Dragon. It'll get 100, so it has the potentiality. Like the highest attack that you could get it to is 9,800 if you were to get all of your monsters in the grave and then go off with Impact. I'm sorry, 95. And then if you were to equip, like, say, Malefic Truth Dragon on it, that's like 9,500 right there. And then for the synchros, Crimson Blader, Scrap Dragon, Stardust, and Stardust Radiance. Once returned during either player's turn, except during the damage step, you can target a face-up card you control. Once during this turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle by card effects. So you can play Radiance and then play Dragon. Radiance effect, you can target the Dragon if you can OTK, and then it protects him. 2 Black Rose, a Gaia, and a Vulcan. Vulcan's effect is that whenever you synchro summon, you can target a face-up card you control, and one face-up card your opponent controls. You can return those targets to the hand, and then this turn you can activate cards or effects of cards with the same name as those returned to the hand by this effect. You can only use the effect of Vulcan the Divine once per turn. So if they have something like, let's say, I don't know, like say a Messenger of Peace, or just something where you wouldn't be able to OTK, you can just return to their hand. And then of course we have Varjawana. We all know what this does. Just get back your Phalanx and sync up. And then we have Dracosac, Big Eye, and Lovable Chain. Because most of the monsters in this deck are rank 4, it's pretty easy to get off. If you have, like, say, a Keel and a Horn on the board and an Edge engrave, you can just succeed with the Keel and the Horn, detach one of them. Or even if you have, like, say, an Edge and a Horn engrave and you have 2 Keels on board, just overlay the 2 Keels, detach with Lovable Chain's effect to get one of the other copies to the grave. And then just use Cyberdark Impact to go off, and then Big Eye and Dracosac, because you have all the E-Dragons that are level 7. You have your level 7 synchros to help out with that. So, but anyways, this has been a crazy deck profile. Let me know about what you guys think in the comments below. If you want to see any duels with this or anything. This deck is a lot of fun. I highly suggest that you try it out. It's a lot of fun to, you know, take a step back from, you know, all the Dragon Rulers and the Prophecies and the Harpies and the Dragonities and everything else, and just, you know, play with something fun. I don't see this thing like, you know, like topping an event, or, you know, maybe something for locals. Maybe you'll like top 4 locals or something, or possibly even top 2. But it's a lot of fun to go off with Cyberdark Dragon. I've only used it like a couple times, and I've tried to get it off. You won't always get it off, I will say that now. You do need to know what you're doing. It does take a little bit amount of thinking, because you need to think, okay, I need to get all these monsters in the grave, make my Cyberdark Dragon big. But yeah, so anyways, let me know about what you guys think about this deck in the comments below. Let me know if you want to see any more of these kind of deck profiles, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.